should have kept my mouth shut when I started to brag about my car. But I can't back down.
The job of the business people is to serve the customer. In most products, services, agriculture, at the small business level, when we check, Americans can make anything and everything, but when you check with the American system what the offer is, and overseas, the price may be even higher than overseas. So it's not a question of cheaper. It's a question of possibility, capability, workability. You'll find at the small business level, overseas generally compare their offer to the U.S. offer, all things, price, place, all the 4 Ps, promotion, whatever it is. You put all those together, the foreign offer, more often than not, is superior to the American offer. Therefore, we go overseas.
So I think that there's a new, is it a product or is it a service? It would be hard to say.
For example, we may go overseas to have a new TV show produced. Now, I don't know if a TV show would be a product or a service. Sounds like a service, but it doesn't really matter. The principles apply here. You may know of a hit TV show in the United States called Everybody Loves Raymond. When Chris Rock wanted a TV show, he called it Everybody Hates Chris. Now, there's a TV show on Discovery Channel called Cash Cab. Now, in this show, passengers in New York City are asked questions by the driver, winning money as they answer correctly and progress towards their destination. If they get 3 answers wrong, the passengers are thrown out of the cab with no money and short of their destination. It can be cold, like New York City is sometimes. Now, anyone who's ridden a cab in Hong Kong understands that Hong Kong cab drivers are the best in the world. First, we've got this amazing traffic, the high speed, the tightly packed movements. And then we have the geography of the tight roads, the rolling steep hills, the blind curves, and the cliffs. So how about a TV show based on Hong Kong taxi cabs called Crash Cab? In this show, passengers agree to a 10-minute cab ride touring Hong Kong. The driver has 10 minutes to get the passengers to bail out of the cab. If the driver succeeds, the driver gets 10 times the fare on the meter. If the driver fails, the passenger gets 10 times the fare on the meter, plus a harrowing taxi tour of Hong Kong. With a $200 camera, imported German singers, and an agreeable webmeister to do the graphics, we have all we need to create a pilot show. Now, even Spielberg is going to India to have his films managed, and in this case, we would probably find the management of the production of the shows better in Hong Kong, less expensive than in USA. Now, since I have no passion for TV production, I'll just leave it up to those who can do so to bring Cash Cab to life. It may be my idea, but it's not for me. I do what I do. Ajay Quad Ajes. No matter how hot you think the idea is, the most important thing in this, of course, is customers. Your passion will cause you to produce the pilot show. Your passion will get you your customers. Think of websites like JibJab.com as an example of a very creative way to monetize short films. I'd never have thought up their means, but then I have no passion in that field. They do. They provide the benefit to society. When it comes to TV shows, ich nicht bin der Boss von der Gang.
Zu Hause wollte das keiner sehen. Mit Jungs aus diesem Teil der Stadt kann man nicht gehen. Er wäre ein ganz gemeiner Rocker-Typ. Doch ich hatte ihn so lieb. Meine große Liebe, der Boss von der Gang. Mein Daddy war sauer, mach Schluss mit Jim. Doch Jimmy sagte,
Alles, was ich brauch, bist du.
ich schluchzte, lass mich in Ruhe.
place in the world to have the product made that we've determined best serves the American customer.
Like coffee.
Coffee. So what we end up doing is Starbucks has a coffee that does best for them. And if I was Starbucks, I'd be very worried about McDonald's, because in the taste test, they're coming ahead. Yeah. And Mickey D's got money. Mickey D's got location. I'd be scared to death if I was Starbucks. But anyway, yes, so the American importer starts with the customer, but all businesses do. And then from there, we find what's going to best serve the customer by asking them first, before we do anything, what best serves you. Then from there, we go, as you'll see this afternoon as well, find the designers that actually make what we got in our head, because we can't do that generally, but designers can. We'll talk about them. Then we take those designs to the best place in the world that we found, and we make the offer. You get us the samples. We'll find out if there's market worth your while. You, the supplier overseas, worth your while, at no cost to you. If it works out, it's the customers here who pay us for our work. Okay? So that's the offer. The idea, you go overseas, you find something cool, you bring it back, that is so hard, because A, everybody's also already done it. B, if you bring in a product that's off the shelf from overseas, you're going to find that somebody's already done it. And if not, as soon as you start selling, somebody else will do it. For reasons you'll see through the rest of the course, like Jerry Garcia, you're the only one that can do it. You're alone in what you're doing. It may be hats, it may be sausage, it may be DRAMs, doesn't matter. Yours is different and fits a need that nobody else quite gets involved in. Okay? Other questions, concerns?